My name is Samuel, and for 30 years, I have been the keeper of a million lives. I have guarded epic love affairs, bloody revolutions, cosmic voyages, and profound philosophical revelations. They surround me every day, whispering from the shelves of this library. But none of them were my own. My life was a perfectly cataloged system of routines. 8 a.m., unlock the doors. 10:15 a.m., reshelve the morning returns. 1 p.m., lunch, alone. 5 p.m., lock the doors. My own story felt like a footnote in a book no one ever checked out. I wasn't a hero in an adventure. I was the quiet man who stamped the hero's library card. An invisible function. A ghost in a temple of stories. Then she appeared, a girl of about 16, swallowed by a dark hoodie. She wouldn't check out a book, she wouldn't speak. She would just find the most remote table in the library, sit down, and disappear for 3 hours every single afternoon. She became the one book in my library I couldn't categorize, the one chaotic element in my perfect system. At first, she was an annoyance, a disruption. Then, an enigma. I started to watch her, trying to read the story hidden beneath the hoodie. I saw the weariness in her posture, the invisible weight on her shoulders. She wasn't just hiding from the world, she was looking for a sanctuary. And for some reason, she had chosen mine. I decided to break my own cardinal rule: do not interfere. But I couldn't just talk to her. The silence she brought with her was too fragile. So I began a silent dialogue. Each day before she arrived, I would place a single, carefully chosen book on her table. Day 1, a best-selling fantasy epic, full of adventure. She pushed it aside without a glance. Day 2, a collection of hopeful, uplifting poetry. It remained untouched. Day 3, a travel memoir about discovering the world. She ignored it completely. I felt like a fool. My grand mission was a failure. I was just a librarian, after all, not a mind reader. I was ready to give up. But as I was locking up, I thought of her lost expression, and I decided to make one last desperate attempt. I went down to the archives, to the Hall of Forgotten Books, a place for stories that had lost their voice. And there I found it. A thin, unassuming novel about a girl who felt invisible but learned that her silence was a superpower. I placed it on her table the next day. She arrived, saw it, and for the first time, she hesitated. She picked it up. She read the first page, then the second. Then, to my horror, she closed it, stood up, and walked out, leaving the book behind. I had failed. I had scared her away. But the next day, she returned. And for the first time, she walked not to her table, but to mine. She didn't say a word. She just placed her library card on the counter. She wanted to check out the book. She was gone for a week. The silence in the library felt different, louder, emptier. I worried. Had the book helped? Had it made things worse? Then she came back. The hoodie was down. Her eyes, while still cautious, had a new light in them. She walked to my desk and quietly placed the book on the counter. I braced myself. She looked directly at me and spoke 2 quiet words. Thank you. It helped. And in that instant, the million books on my shelves realigned themselves. My entire world tilted on its axis and found its true north. I wasn't just a keeper of objects. I was a navigator, a guide. I was a cartographer of human souls, tasked with giving people the exact map they needed at the moment they were most lost. My quiet, boring life wasn't a footnote in a book no one ever checked out. It was the mission itself. The grand adventure wasn't in the epic tales I guarded. It was in the silent, sacred exchange between a lost reader and the right story. I wasn't the keeper of stories, I was the giver of them. Great purpose isn't always found in the roar of a battle or the applause of a crowd. Sometimes it's in the quiet whisper of a book being opened. Sometimes the greatest heroes are the ones no one sees. Thank you for your time.